And then speaking of another poor team, you've got Bournemouth, who have had a shocker of a season, who normally pretty well... Normally people are impressed with Bournemouth, little Bournemouth, normally just sitting mid-table, but now, Eddie Hall, or Howe, not Hall, Eddie Howe, he's run into a bit of spot of bother.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to them. I mean, I don't think you can't criticise Eddie Howe because he's a top class manager.
Good manager. He was tipped for the England job, wasn't he, when all the Sam Allardyce thing happened?
Yeah, they just don't. They've not found consistency, have they? And like they had before, the home results were kind of keeping them in contention with those high places, and they've just really struggled this season.
I mean,
they've just conceded too many goals.
They've not really brought in anybody massively. I mean,
they've not got one of the biggest budgets, have they? Really?
They haven't, no. But the business that they've done isn't great. I mean, Harry Wilson on loan, that's a good bit of business. 7 goals from 23 games from a loanee.
Yeah,
that's pretty. That's a nice return. But you got the likes of Ryan Fraser, who's refusing to play the rest of the season because he wants a bigger and better club. But he scored 1 goal in 24 games this season.
Yeah, that's the problem with players nowadays.
Callum Wilson also underperforming at 9 goals.
Yeah, you don't force a transfer by not playing. You get transfers and you get money, big money, and better contracts by playing, improving yourself on the pitch. Not what your agent can do in the back doors and in negotiations. You prove yourself on the pitch, and players don't seem to realise that. And if he'll probably get a new contract at another club anyway. If Bournemouth get relegated, that's not the issue. They just don't seem to think about the fans and the club. That's the issue with players.
It is, and another piece of bad business from Bournemouth's point of view. Dominic Solanke.
Mm-hmm.
A big amount of money spent on him in the summer to come over to Bournemouth, and I want to say it's around. I don't know how much it was. It was expensive, especially for a club like Bournemouth. It was big money. And he came in. He's not scored a goal in Premier League. He scored 1 goal in the FA Cup.
What has he done? Nothing.
I mean, Callum Wilson, who had a pretty good season before this one. He got an England cap and scored, didn't he? He scored 9 goals this season in all competitions. Joshua King, who had a good season last season, he scored 7 goals in all competitions. 7 goals in 25 games. From your strikers, that's not good. It's not what you need for Premier League survival. You need consistency. You need, if your strikers aren't scoring, you need midfielders too. And the only person who's stepped up is Harry Wilson, who played for Derby last season.
Yeah. Going back to the game as well, there was a tackle in there.
The Gary Cahill tackle.
The Gary Cahill tackle.
I think he was lucky to stay on the pitch.
Oh, I totally disagree.
No, you don't.
I think that's a proper tackle. He's won the ball clean, and it's where he's slowing down after the tackle, and he's just slightly raised his feet.
To be fair though, the slow-mo makes a tackle look worse. It does.
Exactly. It always does, every time.
But then, can you remember the incident with Aubameyang though against Crystal Palace when he kind of wins the ball, but studs are flying, but he gets a straight red?
That's the way Gary Cahill tackles, isn't it? And it's looking at them individually, and he's just caught him after. But he's got the ball clean. It's a proper tackle. Years and years ago, there'd been no question about it. No one would care. He's won the ball clean, good sliding tackle, a proper defender, if you want to say. Yeah. But now we've got all these slow-mos and slows it down.
Well, if you talk about proper defenders, you've not seen that video where they get tackled, he stands up, lamps him, and then referee says carry on playing. Imagine that nowadays.
Exactly. It's not a lunging tackle. He's not left the ground, has he? It's a sliding tackle, and then he's just caught him afterwards.
You've seen them given for as a red.
I don't think you have. I don't
Oh, I
think
think
it's a lunge.
You've
I think
seen
the
them.
other one.
You've seen
the other one is a
I've definitely
lunge.
seen them given.
But yeah, and VAR reviews it, and it's not serious foul play. It's I think it's a correct decision, to be honest.
Well, like I said, you've seen them given.